Okay, I'm back. And we're gonna start with my hay fever stuff. Even though like since Malaga really like my hay fever hasn't been as bad, but I can't take any chances because when I take a chance that's when it's gonna happen to me and I can't have that. So just gonna go with oh that's the good stuff. Anyways, I think I'm gonna talk about um the joys, well, not really joys, but just being a big sister, honestly. Now, I'm actually a little sister because I've got like, how many older siblings? I have too many to count. So, me being a big sister to one little brother, I don't know, I feel like it's really changed. Not really changed because I've been a big sister for like what? 9 years, not 9 years. That means that Rich is nine for 14 years now. And I don't know, I just feel like not that it's my whole personality or like my whole identity, but it's a huge part of it because I look at the way like Rich is now and how he was brought up as opposed to how I was brought up. Obviously, like he was born here. I was born in Togo, and so it's really different. Obviously, like we didn't even know he was gonna be a thing. Like we really thought that like I was gonna be the last born. So when my mum got pregnant with Rich, it was honestly such a surprise. Funny thing is, like she didn't even tell us that she was pregnant until the very last minute. And we're thinking, how did you guys not tell, guys? We couldn't tell, like we really couldn't tell. And I'm pretty sure until like she went to the hospital to give birth, I think that's when we knew. I I look back and I'm like, how did we not know? But like we really didn't know. Obviously like we were all really not me giving you guys the story of Richard's birth. Anyways, let me know. But a lot of my older siblings, I'm not gonna like do the product stuff because you guys already know like what I'm going in with and stuff like that. The new stuff I will show you them. So a lot of my older siblings, now that like Rich is a bit older and stuff like that, they love to say that like I spoil him, like I do all these things for him, which I do understand and I do see and I do get because I do. But at the same time, for me, I feel like the reason why I do it is because I feel like obviously the way I grew up and the way he grew up is very, very different. Obviously, same household and everything, but still very, very, very different. And for me, it's just mostly about like not giving him the things that like I never got, but like yeah, like even though like I was obviously like the youngest sibling at the time, it didn't really feel like that because me and my older siblings like we all grew up together in the same environment. So and we were all like young at the time, so it's not like they could go out and get me all these things and fly me out. Hello. So it's like it's not like they could do that. So not that I'm saying like I'm giving him what I couldn't have, but yeah, in a way, like me doing these things for him is kind of like me healing like what not me healing my childhood self, but yeah, it just makes me like happy to see him like growing up kind of like differently to how we grew up. I've got the Lancome Genifique Ultimate Serum. I've only got like a very 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 tiny bottle because I need to test it out with fly. Anyways, it's like flies and stuff don't really press me, but it's moths. Guys, I am scared of moths. They're literally dragons. I can't. I can't. Anyways, so I need to test it out before I get the full thing. So this is like a very, very mini version, but it is doing this job. I can't lie, it does do its thing. I've got Brooklyn Nine-Nine in the background because I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Anyways, yeah, so I just feel like me doing all these things to him, it really does make me happy because I'm like, yeah, like if I'm in a position or like I'm at a point where like I can do these things for him and I can, take him out, buy these things for him, fly him out, hello. Uh, like I'm going to and it does make me happy and that's just that. And I know and I know and I know my siblings, like my older siblings, guys, okay, cool. I have how many siblings do I have? Eight, including Rich. So I have seven older siblings. So all my older siblings tell me why they're like, okay, cool, so since I do all these things for Rich, why can't I do it for them? And I'm like, guys, you guys are still my older siblings. I'm still like the youngest, second youngest, sorry. I'm well, youngest girl. I'm still your little sister too. So why are you guys not doing these things for me? So what I did for Rich, why can't you do that for me too? Because I still also want to be spoiled. And obviously, when I told them like, oh, me and Rich are going on holiday, of course I get the comments of, oh, you only do things for Rich, da 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 da. Like, when are you gonna fly us out? When are you gonna do this? And I'm like thinking, guys, hold on, hold the phone, because before you guys start barraging me with all these comments, I want you guys to sit back and ask yourselves, when are we going to fly Giselle? When are we going to do these things for Giselle first? Because I also want to be flued out. Okay, I also want to be flued out. I also want to live large at the expenses of my older siblings. So you guys really need to do better. You see what I'm doing for Rich. Why can't you do that for me? I don't like that. But obviously that does not mean that like I let Rich just do whatever he wants and like I do everything for him, because no, ask him. Like I if anyone is the hardest on him, it's me. Like I'm very, very hard on him, obviously, because like I'm the only one home. So like my older siblings don't really get to see him on a daily basis like I do. So I do have to kind of, this is the Slow Sunday collagen face serum. This is just for like my pores, because my pores sometimes really go crazy. I only started using this last night, and when I woke up this morning I was practically poreless, so I'm gonna keep using it. Yeah, so like I'm really, really hard on him because, like I said, I'm the only one there. And how when my siblings come to me with this BS of you spoil him, I'm like, guys, no, I actually don't. If anything, I'm really, really hard on him. It's just at the same time, I do also feel like it's my duty to do these things for him. I don't know, man. But Rich is really, really stubborn. Like he's honestly like his dad. I'm saying like his dad, like he's not my dad too, but he honestly is. But actually, no, let me not say that. I'm not saying that my father is a stubborn man. He can be, but like he really does just very, very stubborn. I'm gonna tell you guys this one time. I'm pretty sure it was last year. Yeah, last year around December time. No, yeah, around December time, me and him, we got into like it wasn't even like a big blowout of an argument. It was an argument because he doesn't listen. Like this kid does not listen. And I'm pissed because I'm like, I tell you all these things. I'm telling you do this and I'm telling you for your own good, but you don't listen. And oh, I took it out. I'm like, where's this earring? But I took it out. It was irritating me last night. And he was answering back, and I was like, "Nah, this is not it." And we just had like it was an argument, and we literally did not talk to each other for like 4 months straight. Like, okay, 4 months is a bit of a stretch, but a good 2-3 months we didn't talk to each other. Like literally, we're in the same house, we're not talking. And then my mom is so funny. She'd come and talk to me. She's like, "Oh, Giselle, come on, man. You know, he looks up to you. You're like, just let him." I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna let him slide because this is like the final straw for me. Because you can't come and ask me for all these things, and I do get you some of the things, not everything. Because hello, I'm not rich, please. Like I'm not rich. No, I'm not rich. Like no, I ain't balling like that. I'm not balling like that. Did you get it? So I can't get you with the things, but I do, get you stuff, and I do these things for you, and for you to not even listen to me when I'm trying to tell you to do something, and not even like be bossy. Like, I'm not like bossing about to like get me drinks and stuff like that. Just clean your room, clean your space, stuff like that. Like I'm saying this so that you can actually, function as a normal and sane person, Anyways, we didn't talk for like 2-3 months. My mom would try and talk to my dad. He was like, I don't care. My dad is so funny because he's like, I don't care, don't get me. He didn't care, he wasn't involved. He was like, okay, they're not talking, I'm sorry. But my mom was like, no, you can't do that. Just talk to him. I'm like, no. And I think she kind of got sick of it, and she did like a little intervention session for us, and she sat us both down. She was like, guys, you can't, you can't do this, your siblings, I see how you guys interact. But anyways, it was funny. It wasn't even over anything big. I just felt disrespected. Obviously he has his own side to that. I don't know, neither do I care, because listen to me when I'm telling you things. Who did I just go in with? I went in with that serum, and then guys, I found the cutest thing in, was it Home Bargains? It wasn't Home Bargains. I think it was Body Care. You see, Home Bargains, Superdrug, and Body Care, they're all confusing because they're basically the same thing. But Body Care is obviously like the cheapest version. I found this, like, I don't know if you can see, but it's Holland. I can't say. I'll put the spelling on the, because Helena. Anyways, it's it's a nourishing under eye serum. It's honestly really, really cute. It's like lipstick, but you just put it under your eyes. It's so hydrating. Um, Honestly, it's so cool, and I love the applicator because, like I said, it's literally like a little lipstick, or even like concealer. Yeah, that's what it's more like. I just put it on my eyes, and then I do this before I put on the other eye cream. And yeah, it literally dries out nicely, and it doesn't really have a smell, so it's not like it smells bad. It just doesn't have a smell. Anyways, it's great. And then after I do that, I need to go in with the serum. Anyways, yeah, and it's just funny that, like, we do argue, we do these things at the same time. Like, I do kind of, I am very hard on him, like I have to be. And that's why when my siblings say, like, oh, you spoil him, I'm like, yeah, I can't see how one would think that because of, the evidence of me spoiling him. I can't see. But at the same time, like, no, it's not that. It's not always that. But yeah, literally just yesterday, I'm posting my stuff on Insta, and my sister Ella, I posted a picture of me and Rich, and Ella, the first thing she says is that braid I see on my little brother, babes. Can you go talk to the person that does his braids for him? I don't know why. So this is another thing. I think everything I do or everything he does is in relation to me, or like I'm the one that's approving these things, guys. Why are we not talking to the sister that does his hair? Why are we not talking to his mother who allows his hair? I don't want to, I don't, when it comes to his hair, I don't want any part of it because I'm not involved. Yeah, so keep that comment to yourself. Thank you very much. And if anything, go comment on your other sister who does his hair and ask her why she's doing the hair. That's got nothing to do with me. Thank you very much. Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna go in with the, yeah, I'm gonna go in with the eye cream. And then, oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I forgot. But yeah, it's just this fly is like, you're asking me to kill you because why are you now coming into my view? Like, you can fly around elsewhere. Like, now it's like you're begging it. You're asking for it. You're dying for it. Yeah, get out of my view. Anyways, yeah. So what was I even saying? Anyways, yeah, so the reason why this holiday even came about was because me and Rich went to France last year to see my older sister and our nephews. Literally this time last year we went, and so because it's summertime for us, obviously, well, summer holidays for him, summer holidays for our nephews over there. So I was like, okay, cool, perfect time to go see them. And this year we were gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go back to France. Obviously, I've already gone earlier this year, but Rich hasn't gone yet. So I was like, let's go to France. But then my sister was like, honestly, she was like, yeah, come, but like there were gonna be other people, like other family members coming too, and I didn't really, not that I don't want to share my nephews, but no, I don't want to share my nephews. So it was just like, plus Rich is like weird when it comes to like other people being around. I don't know why. He's kind of like, not that he's shy, but yeah, when it comes to like other people and stuff like that, he doesn't really talk much. So I was like, yeah, let's not. But I still really wanted a holiday. And like I said, he's on summer holidays too, and he's literally not doing anything, and he's in the house constantly. I'm now going in with the Cosrx Snail um, Mucin Power Essence. This I've actually had it for years now. I just don't use it consistently, but I've started using it again like as of last week because my skin is so dry right now, especially like around my nose section. It's so dry, and I'm like, what is going on? This is how I know that we've hit winter in the UK because my skin has just dried up. So I need to use this to really keep it moisturized. I use it day or night before I sleep and when I'm doing my morning skincare. And honestly, it really does get the job done. It's obviously like a weird slimy texture, and I know some people are freaked out by it, but I really do love it. And then following up with that, I've got the Cosrx all-in-one cream, kind of like the essence, but it's a cream. Also, again, very very slimy. Look at the texture. Not that you can see, but it's very very slimy. Look, very very slimy. So a little does go a very very long way. And yeah, again, I keep that. I use it because again, very very dry skin right now, and I can't afford for my skin to be going through any changes. I know we're going into the winter, but still, she needs to, stay in her place. So yeah, so like I said, I've only restarted using it. I've had them for years, but I restarted using them consistently as of like a few days ago. I think I just found them and I was like, oh yeah, because I was looking to get, literally, I was looking to get like the elf, I was going to say elf, the elf hydrating skincare line. But then I was like, I'm pretty sure I have some hydrating stuff. Mind you, my room right now, everything is everywhere. I don't even think I told you, I'm redecorating my room, guys. I had this epiphany when I was in Amsterdam, and I was like, I need to redo my room. And so that's currently what I'm still in the process of. I've done the painting, so the room is painted. I've got the furniture, I've got the stuff. I just need it building, and obviously I'm not gonna do that. Hello, why would I be, hammering and drilling? That's my father's job, and he's also like, I'm not gonna do it until you're there. And I've been so, guys, literally my whole August has been every single weekend back to back to back. Like I literally have had stuff going on. And obviously this holiday now, like I'm not gonna get back until Sunday. So it's like even Sunday I'm gonna be resting, and Monday I have plans with my other brother because do you know what? I will say this: if I should have taken any sibling on a holiday, it should have been my brother, my other brother, um, like the one above me. It was his birthday literally like a few days ago. Bless him. I should have taken him, but sorry. My thing is, I'm not flying no grown ass man out. Like I'm not doing it. You're a grown man. Why am I going to be flying you out? What's this about? If anything, like I said, you don't should be flying me out. Anyways, yeah. Like same with Rich. As soon as Rich gets of age, like 18, do you think I'm gonna be flying him out? No. Like if anything, I'm expecting him to be flying me out. But guys, what I'm kind of doing is just planting the seeds right now so that I can reap them later when he gets older, starts making money, and he remembers, oh, Giselle's done all these things for me. Let me return the favor. So yeah, I'm just planting the seeds, guys. I'm planting the seeds, nothing else. Yeah, what was I even talking about? Actually, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I've been so busy. I've been so busy in August. Literally, like every single weekend, I've had something stuff to do, and it's been hectic. So I haven't really had time to really focus on my room. Like I said, my dad said he's not gonna do it if I'm not there, which I'm like, do you really need me there? Because I'm not gonna be doing anything. But he's like, I need you to hold stuff. I'm like, all right. I think what I really want is for me to like go to work or something. Because to be fair, my dad works in the afternoons to evening, so he doesn't really have the time either. But in the morning, I'm like, I'm expecting you to do something so that when I come home, I'm like, oh, this has been done. That's kind of what I want. I kind of want to go away, come back, and just have everything done for me. But he's really not letting that slide. He's really not letting me do that. And I'm really just like, why? But anyways, it's fine. When I get back, I'm gonna really focus on that. Plus, when I get back, it will kind of start being September. And I'm actually really excited for summer to end. Not that we've even had a summer in the UK because yeah, but I'm really excited to just, head into autumn and the last part of the year. I'm going in with I said I wasn't going to, do the product, so I'm actually not. I was only going to do it for the ones that I haven't done previously, so I'm not going to do it. Um, so yeah, I'm excited for autumn and going into winter. I just need this room doing because it's really messing with me. I don't know where anything is. Like I keep losing things because I keep misplacing it because everything is everywhere, and I really need to get it sorted at least before middle of September. I doubt it though because I'm busy. My dad's busy too. So, but I really need to do it because I can't just have my room being a storage place. I mean it is, but it's looking like hoarders right now. Anyways, that's my face and skincare done for the morning. I'm going to. It's currently 9:52. I actually set an alarm for 10. I think I'm gonna wake Rich up. Actually, I'll let him sleep. I'm gonna go out to get like this. I told you there's a Lidl down the road. I love Lidl. I'm gonna go get some like pastries and stuff for us in the morning, and then I'm gonna wake him up because we need to, get this day started. So I'm gonna love leaving here. Actually, I'll probably take you out. I might actually go on a little walk. I might want to walk, feel the sun, feel the morning sun, and get some pastries. And I'll take you guys along with me. So let me get dressed. Well, not really, I'm just going to put some stuff on. And I will catch you guys outside.